All right, we are going to try something today we haven't done in a while. We're going to try a little out the window flying on PilotEdge, Pilotage on PilotEdge, and fly up to Monterey from San Luis Obispo. I have got the airplane locator off on this map, so we can't see where we are. We'll fly without GPS. We're just going to fly out the window with PilotEdge on my ForeFlight, which I don't have in the cockpit right now virtually, but I have sitting next to me. I've calculated a quick flight log, so we should have some sense of where we should go and how long it should take to get there. But the short order is that we're here at San Luis Obispo. We're going to take off. We'll probably be departing north. We'll make a turn and climb, and then follow the Cubs. And if you guys could give me a radio check, that would be great. We're going to follow a highway up to Paso Robles. This is the V-Flight Cirrus SR-20. We'll go by Paso Robles. We're going to keep it out in the highway and the railroad out our left side of our window. Pardon me. We're going to avoid these restricted areas by making sure that we're well on that side to the east of those roads and the highway. We'll keep following the highway up, then we'll switch over to the San Francisco sectional. And pick that up. Oops. About San Ardo, keep King City out the left window, keep the highways up out window, make sure we're not getting too close to Pinnacles National Park there. We're going to fly up to Salinas, and from there we'll call Monterey and tell them we're inbound for a full stop. So that is the plan, and we're not going to have the GPS on or the airplane locator on that map that we're looking at. Just using the sectionals and looking out the window. Now you can see it just turned our airplane locator on again. I will turn that overlay off. And there we go. I'm getting some jumpiness in the sim here. Not quite sure why, but this is X-Plane Beta 11.5 Beta 6. It's been working really well for me. So I'm optimistic that it will continue to do so. Yeah, just VR today. I'm getting a bunch of text messages from somebody. Which is distracting. Let's see, strobes on. Tank set. Mixture rich. Yeah, see, I'm getting those things. You know, Windows did an update the other day, and I hope that's not going to torture me with that stuff today. Let me just check something here real quick, see what else might be running. About 14 Chrome processes, but that's how I have the chat in the window, so there's not a lot I can do about that. Couple things we can kill here. Okay, hopefully it'll hold up well. Hi, Scott. Don't fly in text, no kidding. So that's our general plan. I think I can handle the chat there. It's not too distracting. It's sort of where my iPad would be in the real world. In the real world also, the enunciators are over here. So I don't have to worry about blocking them. Okay, where were we? Where were we? Mixture set, power set, battery 1, battery 2, Probes are already on, prime. Fuel pump to boost. Okay. Well, the butt kicker's working, that's nice. Avionics and the generators, alternators. And given that we're getting 50 frames, I'm going to turn super sampling on to 1.3. See what that does for our performance. It says it's taking it down to 20, but it seems like it really cratered it. Yeah, that doesn't seem good at all. See how it does with that. Well, that really made the performance very bad. I was getting 60 frames a second. Then Oculus software sort of started and restarted a few times. And then I saw that my frames and my performance was getting worse. Now it's telling me it's getting 20. 26, oh, now it's coming up. We just took a minute. Well, that's good enough, I can see okay. Turning off gaming mode. I've heard keep gaming mode on. I've got the second butt kicker that they released. Whatever that's worth. Now I'm getting 40. No problem. Well, we'll just keep it here for a second. This has the feeling to me like one of those flights that's going to end up in a system crash, but we shall see. I'd like to be able to just keep traffic on. There we go. Since we are on PilotEdge, be good to have traffic. And I'm going to go with 40 with space warp enabled. Okay. Mixture a little bit. And upwards. Yeah, the question, what is this? This is the V-Flight Air Cirrus SR20. A lot of traffic way above us. Or way below us. That doesn't look accurate. Those traffic traffic display definitely doesn't look accurate. Does it? 18,000 feet below us when we're at sea level. So something's not right in terms of how that's getting translated in through with Vulcan, but that's okay. We'll be mindful of it regardless. ATIS 120.6.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Lima.
Lima.
San Luis County Regional Airport. ATIS information, Lima. 1956 Zulu. Wind 230 at 5.
Let me know if that's too loud.
Sky condition, clear. Temperature 29er. Dew point 8.
I don't want it to be too loud. It looks like it's about the same as me.
8. Arriving and departing runway 29er. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Lima. San Luis County Regional Airport. ATIS information, Lima. 1956 Zulu. Wind 230 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 29er, dew point 8. Altimeter 29er, rate 8. Arriving and departing runway 29er. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information lead.
Okay. Not that we wouldn't have this memorized by now, having flown out of here a lot in PilotEdge 121.6. Do I have something
traffic,
right on?
9 o'clock, 3 miles south eastbound, level 5000 to Cherokee.
Just so I can keep track of frequencies and stuff.
We're back to the end of Skyhawk 141.
Skyhawk 7217 Delta at Lemon, contact tower 12618 today.
Okay.
1268, 17 Delta.
Inbound with 8 is whiskey. Say it again, please.
Well, that's good for me to know about
KMRY inbound with whiskey. Say
the game mode. I'll have to look into that.
Aircraft calling KMRY tower unanswered. Say again, please.
Yeah, Lizardman traffic.
1141, climb via the Pigeon 2, correction, climb via the Pigeon 2 departure.
Okay, so we're going to go over to ground 121.6, we're going to get tower 124.0.
KMRY tower, Cherokee 8289 Alpha, inbound.
Ready for departure at runway 30.
Aircraft ready for departure, calling Santa Maria Tower, standby, hold short.
Holding short, November 9679 uniform.
Aircraft calling KMRY tower, say again.
Okay, I think I'm about ready to go. I might adjust my seat.
Approach Cherokee 8289 Alpha.
Right to 89 Alpha, go ahead.
Approach Cherokee 8289 Alpha, inbound to KMRY 5500 with whiskey.
Right to 89
That
Alpha,
person
point
sounds
of
young.
approach, the KMRY altimeter,
And it sounds like they know what they're doing.
KMRY 1
Which
o'clock,
is great.
15 miles.
Airport not in sight for Cherokee 8289 Alpha, and can you see the altimeter one more time?
KMRY altimeter 2991.
2991, Cherokee 8289 Alpha.
Okay,
American 1141 contacts the Los Angeles Center on 125.27, we'll see.
and again, we're just looking out the window on this flight.
Have a good day, American 1141.
Downline tower, November 7217 Delta.
Busy tonight.
ILS, runway 20 right.
Number 7217 Delta, John Wayne Tower, good afternoon, wind 21014, runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, clear to land, 17 Delta.
Send about tower number 76.
Can't get a word in edgewise.
American 1141, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, climb, maintain flight level 230.
I'll be curious to see how this
Calling
train
Manchester
looks
again.
also.
Cherokee 28 tower, VFR traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles northwest, 4,500 types is unknown. Aircraft calling unanswered, say again, please.
November 7618 Whiskey is short of 25 at Golf, ready for departure, Santa Barbara Tower.
Number 7618 Whiskey, Santa Barbara Tower, hold short, runway 25.
Hold short, runway 25, 7620 Whiskey.
Duke 4628 Golf, contact the SoCal approach 134.2, good day.
There was our chance. San Luis Ground Cirrus 15 Julie Golf at the terminal. We have the weather and we are VFR north.
Number 15 Julie Golf, San Luis Ground, runway 29er, taxi to Alpha.
29er Alpha, 15 Julie Golf. Okay.
Canyon Tower, Monday 244 to Papa, holding short, runway 21, ready to take off, departure to the west.
Is that our heading bug to 29er?
Number 2442 Papa, Canyon Tower, wind 240 at 6, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
21, clear to takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 94 to Papa.
I went from beta 4 to beta 6, beta 3 to beta 6.
Whiskey, Santa Barbara Tower, wind 140 at 8, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Had really good performance improvement for VR and in the physical cockpit.
Number 906 November 9679 uniform, Santa Maria Tower, wind 28010, runway 30, clear for takeoff, make right close traffic, report midfield downwind each time.
Runway 30, right close.
Glad you're working out, that's good.
Downwind, November 9679 uniform, clear for takeoff.
American 1141, contact LA Center 124.
And I wrote a relatively long blog post at ontheglideslope.net about the performance improvements that I had
SoCal approach, beach 4628 Golf,
in
flight level 180.
the home cockpit with all the different things I had tried
Golf, SoCal approach,
across the different graphic settings, so that might be helpful for you.
12000, 89er, beach 28 Golf.
We are going to go at
American 1141, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, climb, maintain flight level 290.
yeah, see, I'm getting these delays now. I wonder if that is the new Windows update that's doing that. That would really suck.
Number 8289er Golf, radar service terminated, contact KMRY Tower 125.9er, correction 128.2, 282 today.
Poking out underneath my headset here.
128.2, we're just going to do touch and go. We'll be back with you to LAX for number 8289.
Okay, we're going to go up 6,500 feet.
Roger. Try to get your 17 Lima Yankee, the Cat 7 was a pass if you're still with me.
We're going west, so even altitudes plus 500 for VFR. Yeah, see that thing? I don't know if you just saw it, that's new. And Windows just updated, so maybe the game mode has made all this worse. I'll have to check.
Jared, correction, Skyhawk 18 Whiskey, stay again, altitude?
600, climbing to 1,500.
Yeah, that's not
618
normal.
Whiskey, altitude checks, contact, departure, good day.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Thank you.
I guess I could always turn off game mode before I go here, but we're going. I don't know if I can take that.
25860, VFR traffic, 10 o'clock.
Pretty constant, isn't it?
Inbound with Whiskey, and we are to the north of the field.
We got stepped on a little bit, but I am looking for that traffic, 060. And I was going to request the RNAV Zulu into...
There's nobody here behind me, so I'm going to go ahead and
Roger, make that request the next controller,
pull
please.
in here like we're doing a run-up, and I'm going to turn off game mode and see if that helps.
On KMRY Tower, say again, please.
Tower Cherokee.
Yeah, that Windows 10 update just happened to me in the last day.
Alpha,
I'm always afraid of what Windows is going
Tower
to do.
Cherokee 8289er Alpha, inbound at the north of the field with Whiskey. Touch and go.
The person knows what they're doing.
Cherokee 89er, correction, Cherokee 289er Alpha, KMRY Tower, how far north of the airport?
Screech.
Approximately 5 miles for 89er Alpha.
Okay, let's go. And I'm going to do a little
Cherokee
Windows
89er
work here, see if I can turn off game mode. Hold on 1 second.
Right base runway 26, Cherokee 89er Alpha.
Cherokee 89er Alpha, say directional flight after the touch and go.
Uniform on right downwind runway 30.
We'll be departing to the south after touch and go for 89er Alpha.
Number 90679er
Okay,
uniform,
game mode
wind
settings.
2010, runway 30,
Game
clear for
mode
the option.
off.
Clear for the option, November 9679 uniform.
Cherokee
Okay,
89er
let's see
Alpha,
if
stay
that
in the
helps.
direction.
Okay,
Cherokee 89er Alpha, again, say the direction after your touch and go, please.
do our little
We'll be
run up
heading
here.
southbound for 89er Alpha.
Cherokee 89er Alpha, Roger, say your current position.
We're getting ready to join.
I think Windows is still downloading
for
updates. I think that's what's happening to me.
26.
Cherokee 89er Alpha, you broke up, say again.
We're getting ready to join right downwind for 26.
Cherokee 89er Alpha, your instructions for join the right base runway 26. Say your position.
Everything does with load
We
on
are
it.
right
Those all are
with
normal.
26.
Okay, Cherokee 8289er Alpha, you told me you were coming in from the north. I show you about 3 miles west of the airport.
I need to
Your
check.
instructions were to enter the right base, not the downwind. Due to the serious nature of the deviation, I recommend you try out our pilot training program. You can access that on the Pilot Center link on the PilotEdge homepage.
These all look nominal.
Cherokee 8289er Alpha, enter right downwind runway 26, 23010, runway
Control check
26.
looks okay.
Clear, touch and go, make right crosswind departure.
Throttle back.
Okay,
Okay, Mike, I'll check that out. Thank you very much.
Transient parking, we request.
calling from the East Transit, standby. Skyhawk 7217 Delta, taxi to parking via Bravo.
Well, so far it
ground
seems smooth now, so.
Taxi via Bravo for 17 Delta.
All right.
Calling that was not looking for taxi, that was stepped on Sega.
Trim set.
Santa Barbara, departure number 761 Whiskey is 1,500.
Coming across.
Whiskey,
Landing lights are on.
Turn left, heading 100, cancel
Pump
altitude
is pumped,
restriction.
mixture is full rich. Gas is on flaps. 50.
From that, 100, cancel
Switching
altitude
over to
restriction.
tower here in just a second.
Verify that was 7618 Whiskey with 3 back.
It's a little chaotic here inside the virtual cockpit at the moment.
Departure.
Going to departure, Money 40 Papa.
We're not going to have advisories here.
Las Vegas Tower, Baron 870 Sierra, radio check.
Call North Las Vegas Tower, loud and clear.
Baron 70 Sierra, thanks a lot.
Yeah, there's a little stutter.
Buddy 2442 Papa, Los Angeles Center, radar contact.
Screech. Okay.
KMRY ground, Skyhawk 212A Romeo southeast ramp with Whiskey, ready to taxi VFR eastbound.
Sky High 55, Los Angeles Center, Lake Havasu altimeter 2983. Advise when you have Lake Havasu weather.
Okay. San Luis Tower 15 Juliet Golf, holding short 29er Alpha, ready to go.
Number 15 Juliet Golf, standby. Sky High 55, you can expect the RNAV 14 approach from the Needles VOR.
So this is full object.
15 Juliet Golf, San Luis Tower, wind variable at 6 right, 29er, clear for takeoff, on course, turn is approved, good day.
Clear for takeoff, 29er on course, 15 Juliet Golf, thanks.
Santa Maria ground, November 9th.
Nobody coming on final. Nobody down range.
Taxi through
Santa Monica.
2 aircraft falling at once, going to Santa Monica, say again.
Tech 224 Juliet, standing by for clearance to Santa Monica. Is there an issue with my flight plan I need to correct, or?
No, there's an issue with my lookup software, so stand by, I'll be right back with you. As you can tell, we're very, very busy.
Power full up.
Roger.
Sky High 55, descend and maintain 7,000.
RPM as expected. Engine instruments are in the green.
Sky High 55, I'm in altitudes, descend and maintain
10,000.
I'll have to lower in about 3 miles.
We're on the center line, or close to it. 50 knots by 50%.
Actually, descend and maintain 7,000 now, thank you.
Rotation speed.
Santa Maria ground, November 9679 uniform at Alpha 6.
Keep the horizon in the window. Pitch for 86.
Number 90679er uniform, taxi straight ahead to the ramp, this frequency, good day.
Taxi straight ahead to the ramp.
Right, 86 up to
Number 761,
400 feet.
navigation.
Remember, we don't know where we are,
Navigation.
so we're flying with the
Number
maps.
4628 Golf. Yeah, disregard.
Okay, caps are available. Flaps up.
Negative. Number 813 Mike, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6,
Okay.
2586060, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
We are going to follow
135.4.
the highway this way. There's also the power lines. You guys can see them.
Gentlemen, clearance Lake
A lot of power lines.
224 Juliet, disconnect. I'll just try again later when you're not quite so busy. Thanks.
Number 2348 Juliet, Roger, sorry about that.
No worries.
SoCal approach, November 813, Mike 5000.
We're going to have a railroad track
Number 813
and a
Mike,
highway
SoCal approach.
through the mountains.
Depart Oceanside, heading is 070.
There's the highway through San Luis.
Fly 070 Victor's for runway 24 right. 813 Mike.
Number 813 Mike, negative. Depart Oceanside VOR, heading 070 vectors.
There's a
ILS
highway going out of
24
San Luis.
Depart Ocean VOR on the 070 radial big vectors for the 24 right. 813 Mike.
Number 813 Mike, negative. It's runway 24 ILS. Depart Oceanside, heading is 070 vectors ILS 24 approach.
And that's the highway north out of there, which is not the one that we want to take.
Ocean, 24
That takes us
ILS,
up into ultimately the restricted areas. or we want to go to Paso Robles.
SoCal approach.
So that's our highway there.
25860, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 29990.
90, thanks.
Why are you to trim speed? Don't understand.
Can I request the RNAV 30 Long Beach off of you?
Number 58060, stand by, I'll be right back with you.
Roger.
Number 8289 Alpha.
Yep, that's our highway. So as long as we're clear of these mountains.
Cherokee 8289 Alpha, KMRY Tower, stay direction.
Those orchards look nice down there. It's great going full objects. I'm looking forward to being able to replace the road texture with the transparent texture here.
Number 8289 Alpha,
Okay.
KMRY Tower.
Cruise checklist. Climb checklist, climb power set, flaps are up, mixture full rich, engine instruments, everything's looking good, fuel pump. I like to keep my fuel pump up through the climb. Okay, there's our road to Paso Robles.
Duke 4628 Golf, descend and maintain.
And again, we're going to want to be on the east side of that baby.
9,000, Beach 4628 Golf.
Beach 4628 Golf, contact SoCal approach 127.4.
SoCal approach 274, Beach 4628 Golf.
Yep. Yeah, our heading 016, so that's good.
Cherokee 751, Lima uniform, descend and maintain 5,000.
Yeah, I'm getting some little stutters. No, I'm running OBS, I'm running Chrome, I'm running X-Plane, I'm running Active Sky XP,
58060, say again the request.
I'm running,
Hoping for the RNAV Zulu into
I think that's all I'm running, but that's the mirroring software. There's a lot running right now.
060, you can expect the RNAV Zulu 30 approach Long Beach.
Great, thanks.
So that could affect
SoCal approach Beach
what we're doing here a little bit.
Golf is 11,000 for 9,000.
Yeah, those stutters are new since the Windows update for sure.
29 right.
Smooth as silk the other day.
Cross Neals at at or above 7,000, cleared for the
All right, so we'll come up. There'll be that little town, the Salinas River.
Other craft calling, say again.
Yeah, Beach 4628 Golf is
There's our little town.
10,000 for 9,000 with uniform request visual 29 right.
Number 4628
There's a
Golf,
little private
SoCal
strip
approach,
right there,
descend and
looks
maintain
like.
5,000. You can expect vectors. Visual approach from a 29
Wonder if that's
right.
hard
If your approach is the
right
same
there.
as the ATIS advises, you do not need to let me know.
Could be. Although, I don't think so. There's the main highway.
Uniform 6.4 descending 5,000.
Cherokee 751, Lima uniform, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 29990.
901 Lima uniform.
Duke 28 Golf, part Seal Beach, heading 130.
We can always get
vectors. Visual
a
approach,
bearing
runway 29
to
right,
Paso Robles
maintain
VOR.
5,000.
So that would obviate
Seal
what we're
Beach,
trying to do
heading
here.
130, descend 5,000, vectors for 29 right, Beach 28 Golf.
Beach 28 Golf, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
What else do we have down there?
28-1, Beach 28 Golf.
We've got the highway. We've got
Mooney,
the
06, descend and maintain 4,000.
radio. Yep, seeing we've got that power lines running right alongside it. Yeah. That's our road.
Sky 55, report procedure, turn inbound.
Cool things you can do in VR. Just turn around and look behind you.
American 1141, cross Skull Line, maintain flight level 250.
There's the coast. I don't know if I'm still streaming.
Clearance delivery, CBM 8 Kilo Mike, looking to pick up my IFR to Phoenix.
I haven't seen anything from you
CBM
guys
8
in a
Kilo
while.
Mike, Limber, clearance delivery on request time.
Looks like I'm still streaming.
SoCal approach, beach 4628 Golf, 7,400 for 5,000.
Beach 4628 Golf, SoCal approach, descend and maintain.
All right.
2,000. And turn right heading 190 vector visual approach runway 29 right.
2,000 down to 2,000 heading 190.
Just looking at something on my desktop. Frames are hanging at 40. 5,800 feet. 65 is where we're going to level off.
Piper 1, leave me uniform, thank you. Number 58060, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
See, there's another. So that's brand new. Those delays with the
Golf, turn right heading 280.
hourglass are new as of the Windows update.
462 Golf.
Santa Maria ground, Cessna 2128 Romeo, east ramp at Victor with X-ray, ready to taxi VFR eastbound.
Number 2128 Romeo, Santa Maria ground, disconnect, reconnect to the network, including the November added the call sign, please, and call me back. Sorry.
Okay.
Vegas clearance, Legion.
So that's going to be Atascadero,
Legion 3, Las Vegas clearance, delivery clearance, our request.
which is then going to take us up to Paso Robles. There's the Salinas River. This is promised.
Sky 55, thank you.
Following the highway.
Number 58060, SoCal approach. Fly present heading vectors for the RNAV RNAV Zulu 30 approach Long Beach.
Like that. That is new. And I don't know what it's doing because it's definitely not the sim doing that.
Are you looking for full approach or vectors final?
Vectors final.
20060, right. Sky high 55. I'll have a frequency change for you in about another 3 miles. There may be traffic inbound to Lake Havasu.
It's very clear in my headset. It's more clear for you because you're watching on, yeah, I'm getting serious delays here.
13 Mike, turn right heading 090, descend and
That's
maintain
Windows for
3,600.
sure. That's not the sim. The sim's working great.
And 3,500 for A13 Mike.
So I don't know what else is tasking it, but something else is hitting it hard.
3,600, A13 Mike.
Duke 2 Golf, Torrance, 12 o'clock, 11 miles.
Airport inside, beach 28 Golf.
Duke 4628 Golf, clear visual approach, runway 29 right.
Clear visual 29 right, beach 28 Golf.
Mooney 58060, descend and maintain.
Yeah, it's quite clear in the headset, actually, and not as clear as what you're seeing because you're seeing high 1080p, an HDF rendering. But with the Oculus Rift, it's quite clear. Okay. Let's adjust our mixture here. Throttle back to about 75%. Yeah, see, that's unfortunate that Windows does that stuff. The sim's been running great. Got some clouds, we'll be well under those.
I have to amend your route, stand by, it'll be just another minute.
Okay, so we should be flying right over the Paso Robles Airport, which is right there.
Disregard traffic at your 10 o'clock, 8 miles southbound.
So let's fly right over Paso Robles so that we stay clear of the restricted areas.
Sky 55, that is the only traffic observed between you and the Lake Havasu Airport. Radar service terminated, change to advisory frequency approved, report IFR cancellation or misapproach this frequency.
Yeah. All right, now we can level off. 6,500 feet. Get ourselves down to about 75% power.
Bakersfield ground, Technum Echo 292 Tango
roughly.
Atlantic Aviation request taxi to active with Tango.
That's pretty good there.
Following direct Mojave.
So we're going to fly over Paso Robles.
Number 292,
And again, as long as we're on this side of that road down there, we're clear of that restricted area over there.
8.8, squawk 3232.
And then once we get to Paso Robles, we're just going to follow the highway up, staying well to the east.
8.8 and 3232 squawk.
call sign.
Techno 200 Tango Alpha.
Techno 292 to Tango Alpha, read back, right? American 1141, contact Albuquerque Center 128.45, good day.
Paso Robles is uncontrolled.
Skyhawk 13 Mike, turn right, heading 170.
Right heading 170 for
We can get the weather there to confirm our barometric
ground,
setting.
Cherokee, Bravo, Victor,
120,
Mike, ready to taxi with Whiskey.
Call KMRY ground standby. November 4628
try
Golf,
again.
contact tower 133.07.
He was asked earlier to take the test or the
060 to send
training
2000.
program. Now he's back online. He's persistent.
Course tower beach 4628 Golf, visual 29 right.
Duke.
Still, it's hard to hear because it's being run by Windows or by. It's being run by X-Plane and not by PilotEdge. Okay, so we're right over the Paso Robles Airport.
Uniform, correction, November 7620 Whiskey, contact point, we go approach 124.7, good day.
And
124.7, have a good day, thank you.
we're going to continue to follow the highway up this way.
576, Tango Mike, radio check.
Call San Luis crowd, loud and clear. Baron, correction, Mooney 58060, turn right, heading 240.
Right, 240, there's 6.
Mooney 0606 miles from Gunny, turn right, heading at 270, maintain 2000 until established on the final approach course. Cleared, RNAV Zulu 30 approach.
Yep, there's our highway. There's that little town where there's the bend, so that will probably be Camp or San Miguel right there.
Santa Maria approach, number 761 Whiskey, 7500.
Number 7620 Whiskey, point go approach, KMRY altimeter 29990.
That's all looking fine. 161 knots ground speed.
Information export, X-ray. Looking to perform a mock.
Hey, that would be great. Give him a discovery flight. That would be awesome.
I'm sorry, John Wayne. 68 Papa.
I was telling a colleague today that they could do one of those. They were like, really? I could just go up in an airplane with somebody for an hour? I said, yeah.
Not going to be able to watch it closely for the cat.
It's pretty straightforward.
We're taxied via Foxtrot.
Okay, there's our bend in the river, right there. That's that right there. And then it continues along. There's the little Camp Roberts. We want to stay out of the way of that. There's the little strip at Camp Roberts. You can see right there. We only had magnification in the real world. So we're just going to stay on this side of that so that we don't go to the restricted area. There's a road coming out of...
Duck 217 Victor Bravo, Santa Maria ground runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
Let's see. That's going to be that right there. Power lines.
462 Golf off 29 right at Charlie for Alpha Charlie.
I haven't done just a
Number 4628 Golf.
visual navigation flight like this in a long time.
Charlie Alpha, this frequency.
Charlie Alpha, this frequency today.
25860, contact tower 119.4.
Altitude here.
119.4, thank you.
Kimber on the ground, Cherokee, Bravo, Victor, Mike, we're going to taxi with Whiskey.
Cherokee, call KMRY on ground, 10 full call sign.
Cherokee, Bravo, Victor, Mike.
November, Bravo, Victor,
Not a
Mike.
valid call sign.
Apologies, that is Cherokee 123, Bravo, Victor, Mike.
Again, that's not a valid call sign. Cherokee 813 Mike, turn right, heading at 290, join the runway 24 low blaster.
Right heading 290,
Okay.
13 Mike.
So there's our road and our river.
Number 751, Lima.
We're just going to keep following the Salinas River. You can see it right here. Yeah.
2580
Little
Long
stars.
Beach Tower, wind 150 at 7, runway 30, clear to land.
Brennan, the frame rate in VR has been transformative.
Ground, Cherokee 311 Bravo Whiskey, ready to taxi with Whiskey.
It's not a Valley Cal sign.
Sky 55 Los Angeles.
Might be now 311 Bravo Whiskey. Yeah, that'll probably work. I don't remember the rules. Vulcan has changed this completely. It's a very different experience. It's much better. You can run with much more visual objects. It's really, Vulcan's been amazing.
Vectors visual 20 right, 1 medium.
Okay.
Shield Tower, XM 200 and go up, holding charter runway
Here's the
30 right at Bravo.
restricted area over there. We don't want to go over there. We're starting to lose Paso Robles or San Luis Obispo on the radio. We're creeping up a little on our altitude.
Leonarding 230, maintain 3,300 to establish on the ILS 24 for 813 miles.
Yeah, Brennan, and in particular, Beta 6 is just, I mean, it's changed the game. I'm getting some weird performance issues today, but it's not because of that, it's because of Windows. Yep, so there's our highway and our train tracks. We're going to start looking for something where we can identify our crossing point.
Allegiant 3, clear to the Fresno Airport via the Shed 1 departure, no transition, then a flying via the SID. Squawk 4471, read back only the squawk unless you have a question. 4471, Allegiant 3. Allegiant 3, read back, right, thanks for your patience.
Let's see if we can pick up this road coming in from Braley.
If you want to refile for me, pick a west departure. Lindbergh is departing runway 27. Alright, I'll just refile for west departure. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Amarillo ground, Cherokee 311 Bravo Whiskey, ready to taxi with Whiskey.
Number 311 Bravo Whiskey, KMRY ground, stay position.
You need to train, I think, before you jump right into PilotEdge.
Number 311 Kilo Whiskey, KMRY ground, stay position.
He doesn't know his position. Just had a weather update.
Really don't have time for that.
No.
Number 292 Alpha.
He's too busy for that. I don't blame him.
Extra tower, wind.
Okay, so we've got kind of a water and a road coming in this way. That's probably that. Right there. Up here around San Ardo. Little private strip there. I'm not picking that up, but doesn't mean it's not there. So we can tack a little north. It's hazier. And right there, I wonder if that's Bradley. No, we should be well past Bradley by now. It's tight to the mountains. Got this road coming in from this side. Yeah, that's got to be that. Okay. And then it looks like the highway and the river diverge a little bit, which also happens right here. So that's San Ardo. This could make you dizzy if you're not careful. Okay, so we can switch charts now. Nope. I have my indicator turned on. Yeah, we're right where I thought we were, babe. That's good. Okay. Get ourselves back on track here. Yeah. The ortho scenery looks good, doesn't it? Okay, let's see if we can start to pick up Salinas 119.525. Nope, not yet. We'll see at what point we pick them up. Meantime, we'll fly with quiet radios. I could check King City, KIC, and we could see what it lists as a possible control. KIC, is that what I said? I think so. I was hoping it would give me a center frequency over the top, but so it goes. Well, let's get ready for Monterey then. Yeah. Performance is definitely worse since the Windows update. You know, sometimes Windows keeps downloading updates even after you've updated. That could be going on here also. I'm getting these periodic delays. They're frustrating. Or if I disable this, what my frames go to. Alright, so that'll be Monterey. So we know where we're going when we get there. NorCal is on working south. It's going to be 133.0. We could try that frequency. Nope, nothing yet. Okay. All right, we're staying well this side of the river. We're staying out of the restricted areas. Keeping our eyes open for King City, which would be our next waypoint, visual check-in or checkpoint. Oculus sensor camera. With the Oculus Rift, I don't have sensor cameras. Yeah, so with the Rift, it doesn't have sensor cameras, which is why I got the Rift. It just reads off the headset. I do use Navigraph with, well, the Jepson, yeah, the Navigraph, which pulls in JEP charts, I do use with AvTab. Yeah, the Rift S has no sensors, which is nice. Okay, well, we've flown underneath those little clouds. Mesa Del Rey. Intensive aerobatic activity. We have to keep our eyes open for that. I should be flying my altitude. Let's get down to 6,500 feet. Those look nice. That ortho looks really good. Little town of San Lucas. And there's this big... Yeah, so the highway comes over and then that could be San Lucas right there. Oh, well, it has an airport. So that's going to be King City right there. Right, the highway comes, it turns a little bit. Yep. And then there's one airport, or a one-strip airport right there. So that's King City. Okay. Good. And the river's on the other side. Yeah, that's it. Airport just north of town. Yeah, I mean, I use ForeFlight in the real world, and I have a JEP subscription, but it doesn't transfer over, at least as far as I know. So it's just easier for me to not have to try to work with a different type of chart in the sim than I use in the real world. So I just went ahead and took the jump on the Navigraph subscription. And I also want current Navigraph data so that I am, you know, flying with the most accurate waypoints and procedures in the sim. Okay, we are coming up Central California. That is King City. Definitely starting to get stutters here in the sim with this, although it's getting 51 frames. So let's go to 40 and ASW enabled. See if that smooths things out for me. It does. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Okay, let's do just a quick check. It says we've got traffic. I can't tell well because it's clearly not reading the correct data refs on the traffic. But do we see any traffic down there? I don't. Oh, this is Vulcan. I won't see the traffic from PilotEdge because it's Vulcan. So they've asked that we not fly. I wouldn't fly any place congested with Vulcan because they need you to be able to see traffic. But for a flight like this, I don't think it really matters much. Yeah, that's why I don't use the Reality XP emulators. I mean, they're great, but you know, it doesn't help me very much to not know if I am going to have a different procedure than what they see in PilotEdge. Looks like we just had a weather update. I do hope that eventually X-Plane figures out how to have gradual weather transitions rather than it reloading all the clouds on whatever download cycle you've got. That to me is extremely unrealistic and breaks the immersion quite a bit. Let's see what else is running here that's doing this. Oculus mirror, I've got that set to all the CPUs and see if that helps. That might help a little bit. And back we go. Sorry, I was just messing with stuff in the cockpit here, in the real world. Okay, so if that's King City, then we go past Coburn, which is the next little town. There are windmills along here somewhere, which we would be able to see in Orbix True Earth, but this is my own homemade ortho. Coburn is quite a bit on the other side of the wash. That's interesting. It says the wash is there, but there's the mountains. I'm not quite sure. Oh, there's the icy. We've got two rivers over here. I don't know if you can see that. The highway going down the middle. So that little town, and if there's a jut in on the mountains, Oh, that Arroyo, that could be Greenfield already. It's a pretty big town. We don't have to be quite this far away now because we're past the MOAs. And let's see if we can get Salinas ATIS. Because it's 119.525. Not yet. No, that's the control tower. 124.85. I can barely hear it. 2987 altimeter. Oscar. Okay, so then let's get Monterey dialed in. Contact NorCal approach within 20 nautical miles on 133.3. Let's get ready to do that. Okay, how do you tell what 20 miles is? Well, on the sectional, a VOR is about 20 miles across. So when we get to Gonzales, up into here, that'd be a good time to do that. There's another little road or town. Soledad, do we have two roads that come together in Soledad? We do. So that's going to be Soledad. And then they join? Yep. So pretty soon here, we'll contact NorCal approach on 133.0. And let's go ahead and get Monterey ATIS dialed in. Where's my Monterey? Regional, there we go. The ATIS there is 119.25. Okay. Uniform.
Monterey Peninsula Airport. Agent information uniform. 2054 Zulu. 360 at 4. Visibility 8. Sky condition clear. Temperature 21. Dew point 12. Altitude 299.0.
299.0.
Runways 28 left. 28 right. Visual approach is in use. VFR departure with contact.
Okay. So you can kind of figure just by looking at that from there to there, it'd be about from there to there. So when we get about here, where did I say we were? Soledad. It says contact them on 133.0. Okay. And I'll tell them that we're about 25 miles southeast Salinas VOR. So maybe 40. I could tune into the Salinas VOR and see what we get. It's 117.3. Let's see, nav on this. Salinas VOR. We need to Squawk VFR. There we go. And altitude. That should have been done. I missed that on the initial takeoff. And where does it show me DME on this thing? I don't see it giving me that. Something I don't understand about this, obviously. But if that's the next little town with the bend in it, that's going to be KMRY. So I think I can say we're about 40 miles southeast Salinas. Norcal approach. Yeah, we got a ways to go. Where would it give me? Oh, there we go. Salinas 12 miles, Salinas VOR. That's the bearing. Okay. So we're a lot closer to Salinas than I think. So it's 20 miles across, 10 miles in. So we're good. So we should call him now. It's been a while since I've used this sectional. NorCal approach, Cirrus 15 Julie Golf. Through 3.0, Al. That'll help. Uh-oh, we're having buggy problems here. Cascading problems. There we go.
Number 757 Hotel Echo Monterey ground, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha.
Okay, taxi 28 left via Alpha, 7 Hotel Echo.
NorCal, Cirrus 15 Julie Golf.
Stepped on, but I think I heard 15 Juliet Golf.
Affirmative, NorCal approach 15 Julie Golf. We're 10 miles southeast Salinas VOR. We're inbound to Monterey.
How do you do? November 15 Juliet Golf, NorCal approach, squawk 6551.
6551, 15 Julie Golf.
November 15 Juliet Golf, radar contacts 7 miles now east of Salinas. Verify altitude in your aircraft type.
Altitude reading 6,400. We're Cirrus SR-20.
November 15 Juliet Golf, roger. Monterey information, uniform current, and expect runway 28 left.
Okay, uniform and 28 left, 15 Juliet Golf. Okay. I'll have to learn how to play with all that stuff. I do like the wind display. Okay, so let's start getting ready for Monterey. So Monterey Tower is 118.4. And they said expect 18 left, or 28 left. Okay, so that's the long one. So we can start looking for Monterey now, which should be right up in that peninsula there. And we can start coming down on the tip of these mountains. There's the Salinas Airport right there. And we go to our descent checklist. Altimeter set, we're good there. Cabin heat, we're defrost, landing light on. I left it on the whole time. That was a mistake. Fuel pump, we should check pumps or switch. Fuel pump, you know, I never ran the cruise checklist. That was a mistake. Distracted today for some reason. Okay, I think I have the airport right there. The airport is right there. Depending on which eye we're using. I'll probably read about the performance with Southern California before I buy it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's check the airport stats here. So you said 28 left.
Monterey Tower, Cessna 7 Hotel Echo, ready for departure.
Elevation 257 feet, so 1,200 feet is going to be our
757
pattern
Hotel
altitude.
Echo, Monterey Tower, make a right crosswind departure over the shoreline, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 3604.
Okay, clear for takeoff, 28 left, make a right turn to the shoreline.
And we'll tell them when we land that we'll just take a left-hand turn to the FBO. Okay.
All right, Juliet, let me know when you have the weather, say request.
There's Salinas.
Yeah, they don't have instrument approaches, so I guess my statement was more report cancellation.
That's that little airport right there. Okay. There's the little road going into.
Number 15, Julie Golf, Monterey Airport, now about 12 o'clock, 9 miles. Let me know when you have it.
We have the airport.
November 15, Julie Golf, contact Monterey Tower 118.4. Good day.
Go to Tower 84, 15 Julie Golf. Monterey Tower, Cirrus 15 Julie Golf is, call it 5 miles, 5 miles east inbound for a full stop.
Cirrus 15 Julie Golf, Monterey Tower, make straight in runway 28 left, cleared to land, wind 36014.
Okay, cleared to land 28 left, make straight in 15 Julie Golf. Okay, let's get our heading bug set to 28 so we can visualize the correct runway heading. There's our airport. We just got to worry about terrain here. Again, 1,200 feet will be our pattern altitude. Yeah, this is actually an SR-20. And the V flight. It's good, I like it. Okay, let's start slowing down the airplane. We're going 150 knots.
Jet. 280 November, cross Wenatchee, at or above 11,000, and then cleared the Arnaz Zulu, runway 30 approach.
Because we're going to be there in a hurry. Our ground speed is 146 knots. And remember, we're 28 left. We don't want to land on the wrong runway. Okay, let's just double check our flow strobes. Land, mixture full rich. We'll go flaps in a minute. We're on the full tank. Fuel pump is on.
Squawk 4207.
Clear to downwind airport, Contour 7 departure, word and transition is final to climb VSID and squawk 4207, Walker 169.
Walker 169, read back correct, and expect runway 16 left.
Golf course is in Monterey. That doesn't make any sense.
Walker 169.
Okay, 2,500 feet. Again, we want to lock out, watch out for the terrain here. 1,200 feet is pattern altitude, but we're making straight in, so we're flying it just more like a visual approach. Get down to 116 knots, we can put in our first flaps.
Number 7 Hotel Echo, contact NorCal departure.
Okay, contact NorCal departure, 7 Hotel Echo. NorCal departure, Cessna 757 Hotel Echo.
Windows.
At
Okay, 116,
feet, climb into
we're getting close.
5,500.
We'll go first flaps.
Number 757 Hotel Echo, NorCal departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, Monterey altimeter 299 roll.
We'll be pitching for about 90 knots.
Okay, maintain VFR, altimeter 299 7 Hotel Echo.
There's about 90 knots.
NorCal departure.
Let's use our throttle now to control our descent.
Now cleared to go direct to Salinas.
Number 757 Hotel Echo, resume own navigation and maintain VFR.
7 Hotel Echo, roger.
Full flaps. Retrim. Take us down, we want to be about 80 knots over the threshold. We need to put in a little power. Grabbing the airplane a little bit. E1, that's good. Kick her around with the rudder. Go. Well, that was fun. We did that whole thing without GPS, without VORs, without the moving map. It was old school out the window navigation. Braking is always a touchy thing on this. Huh, that's what happens when I hit my toe brakes. Spins on a dime. Kilo and Alpha. Okay. Monterey Tower 15 Juliet Golf is clear of 28 left, Kilo Alpha. We'll just go straight ahead.
35 Juliet Golf, thank you. Correction, Sirius 5 Juliet Golf, thanks. Straight into the ramp on Alpha. This frequency is fine. We'll see ya.
Thanks, Matt. Take care. Okay. Power set, fuel pump off, landing light off, flaps up, transponder, we'll keep it squawking where he wants us, straight ahead, make sure we don't run into any of these trucks. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting some big pauses in the sim. The frame rates have been great, but sudden stutter breaks, and that's always seems to be a case when Windows is downloading an update. So it gave me an update today when I turned it on, and people have said there's been an update that's harmed performance a little bit, so I'll be interested to see what it does, what that's about. Just leave the PC on for a couple hours and let it do its thing. Whoa, fuel truck. That screeching noise. Something fierce.
Air 600 Juliet, I'm driving for cancellation received, radar services.
Okay, fuel pump is off, throttle to idle. We're not going to make sure we do that.
Retreat Sierra November, no traffic observed between you and the Pangbourne Municipal Airport. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach while airborne on this frequency. Where you cancel.
Okay. That was fun. Let me look at the chat real quick. Thanks. Oh, son, my pleasure. It's good to get some virtual practice. I want to get some real practice in here in the next couple of days, I hope. Everybody, thanks for watching. We'll continue testing the betas as they come out. Most recent conclusion is that whatever Windows did has made performance worse. And we'll deal with it. So we'll see what's up for Beta 8. They're going to skip Beta 7 and go directly to Beta 8, and I'll be interested to see what that's all about, as I'm sure will others. If you have any questions about the sim or the physical cockpit or in VR, just tune in to www.ontheglideslab.net. I've got all the questions there. And thanks for watching.